Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading, and this is a reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of November 2021. And keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you Sagittarius out there, and if it doesn't, feel free to check your other placements here in the channel as well. So Sagittarius, I already got your cards from the pre-shuffle, and we can jump straight into your reading. So we open up this month, actually we open up every month, with a card that represents you, that represents the energy that you are embodying in this month. And you're coming out as the King of Wands. And I love the King of Wands for you here because this is also an aspect of Sagittarius. This is actually a card that represents Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And it's a king energy. So it's quite mature, it's quite decided, it's very focused as well. This is a very focused king. Especially in the archetype of Sagittarius, you are represented by the arrow. And the arrow is one pointed direction. It chooses a goal in the distance and it shoots towards it, while your opposite sign, Gemini, needs to experiment different things, has their hands on a bit on everything. Sagittarius is more focused, is more the general picture. Let's see what comes out of it. After analyze all those little details in Gemini, then what is the whole picture, right? What can I see as a whole? And you're coming it here as this archetype that is seen above everything, that is being able this month to organize, to get all your deeds together and to focus on one thing. Okay, so I love seeing this card for you because this is not a king that is open to distractions. And this is what I like about it. It's very decided, it's very efficient regarding where it puts its energy into. It's very efficient. What do I need to accomplish? Okay, what is in my way into accomplishing that? So I can ignore these things, or I can deal with them, I can push them apart and say, not now, and focus on what I need to focus right now. So I really like this. I really like this for you. And especially because I have been talking about the full moon, the new moon, in Scorpio with all the zodiacs, and the new moon is happening now in the 4th. I'm not sure yet when I will be posting this video, but it might be that it's on the date that this video is airing. But the new moon in Scorpio is going to be on the 4th of November. Okay, and Scorpio is the ruler of your 12th house, is the natural ruler of your natural 12th house. And we have this new moon going on there. And the 12th house is the house of the unconscious. It's the house where everything goes to disappear so that a new cycle can begin again in the first house. So with this new moon happening in there, I feel like this is the beginning of the end of many unconscious patterns that you have been living, that you have been dealing with for quite a while. And that makes a lot of sense because the North Node has been in Gemini, so it's your opposite sign, and the South Node in Sagittarius for the last 1.5 years, which means that all the last eclipses have been falling in this axis Gemini Sagittarius, and you have been dealing with a lot of transformation in your life. But now the North Node is moving into Taurus, the South Node moving into Scorpio. So this is a moment to wrap up all these major changes, all these major transformations and things that you have been uncovering by yourself, about yourself. This is kind of coming into an end for you for now. Okay, and this new moon is the beginning of this ending for you. It will really wrap up when we have the full moon, and the full moon will happen in the last degree of Scorpio, so it's going to be very close to your zodiac, and that's when I really think that you will put the final nails in the coffin. So in the end of Scorpio season, that will be a very significant period for you. It's really a period of closing up, okay, of finishing things up. So I really love seeing this king for you because there's no better way of finishing it up than with such a strong energy as a king. And the reason why I like this is because I see you coming out of this transformation very strong, much stronger than when you started in it. Okay, I can see how much growth you have acquired through this and how you have shaped yourself into someone new. So I really like this coming out for you. Let's see now the card that represents your environment. And we have the Five of Cups. And I find this Five of Cups specifically very interesting, okay? Because in the Five of Cups, in the regular Rider-Waite Tarot, we usually see a man, and he has 5 cups, but 2 of them have spilled. And he still has 2 cups that are standing. But he's only looking at those 3 cups that have fallen, okay? But what I find interesting in this deck, and I don't know if you can see in the video, is that there is 1 big main cup in the front and 4 in the back, but the main one in the front is also broken. The one that is standing is one of the small ones in the back. And what I see from this is that I think that you are learning that what really has value in your life is not what you have been putting most of your energy into. I think that for a long time you have been focusing on the wrong things and hoping to get something from the wrong things, making them your main thing in the front. And actually not realizing that what is truly valuable to you, what you really have that is solid, is actually one smaller thing that has gone into the background of your life. But with this king here, I think that there is a realization coming about it. I think that you are really regaining this focus. You are learning what is it that really matters to you, what is really important. That full moon in Scorpio in the 12th house, that new moon, sorry, I keep saying full moon, but that new moon and the full moon as well in the end of the Scorpio season, they will really shatter, they will really destroy everything else that doesn't fit into your life. And I would really tell you that this is not a month for you to get attached to anything that you have, because I think that some things that are not supposed to be in your life, they will really be taken away in one way or another in this season by these new and full moons. Okay? Because especially in the sign of Scorpio, it really comes to reveal what needs to be burned down. Scorpio burns down everything that is fake, everything that doesn't have strong foundations. The opposite of the Scorpio sign is Taurus, and Taurus is a very solid and grounded zodiac. So these new and full moons that will happen in Scorpio, they really come to destroy that, to destroy what is fragile right now in your life. And that can come in any way, shape, or form. But I think that you will also leave this season much lighter. Also because the court cards, the Wands court cards, they travel light. Like the Knight of Wands, for instance, he is a very fast knight, so he travels light, right? So I really think that this is a month in which you'll know that it's time to lighten up your life, lighten up the load a little bit, and only carry forward what really matters. That's the thing. And I'm noticing as I'm speaking to you, I keep losing my words, and yeah, I'm having a weird speech right now, and I know that this is energetic, so I'm curious to see as well the rest of your reading to understand why exactly I'm speaking like this and kind of missing my words. And yeah, let's see. Okay, so the Two of Wands, the King of Wands again. Yeah, the Six of Swords. See, everything actually that I just said, there is something that you're looking forward to here. But in order to go towards it, you need to leave your comfort zone. You need to leave some things behind. It's the shattering of those cups that don't matter. And there is some resistance here, okay? There is some resistance. I think that, well, let me continue. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The King of Cups. Lots of court cards for you as well. And I don't feel like this King of Cups is you, to be honest. I also don't feel like the Knight of Pentacles is you. This could be two different people. Okay. I I really see you being in between a choice. I see you I see you having a choice this month, Sagittarius. And it's a very interesting choice, and I really wonder what is it that you're going to choose, because these choices, they are very different. So, first, I love seeing this combination. There is indeed a lot of strength here from that King of Wands again. So this is a confirmation that indeed you are embodying that King of Wands this month, and being very capable, very decided, very confident as well in what you deserve, what you want for yourself. There is still a bit of resistance in going towards it, because I think it feels a bit scary. With the Two of Wands here, I see that you have something right now that feels very solid to you, that you have accomplished something and built something for yourself that feels very solid, very stable, but not necessarily what you want. You want more, you want something after that. And I see that you probably already know what it is, or this is being presented to you right now, but there is a bit of feeling insecure here, if you should really leave what you have behind to go towards it. And I cannot tell you, I cannot tell you what you should do, because also there's nothing in this reading saying that there is a right or wrong choice. I don't think that you can make the wrong choice here. I think that if you decide to stay with what you have and where you are right now, you can also be very happy, because this is also a very stable card. He has already his kingdom. But there is a sense of adventure, of wanting to explore new possibilities, which is very Sagittarian, right? You're ruled by Jupiter, so you always want to expand, you always want to grow, you always want more. And it's part of your archetype, it's part of your nature, especially, for instance, if you have the Sun in Sagittarius. This is who you are becoming. This is how you express yourself to the world. This is who you are choosing to be. And if you have your moon in Sagittarius, this is what you naturally need in order to feel safe and to feel fulfilled. This is the sense of expansion, of growth. So I can understand that you are really indecisive here. It can be a very hard choice. Do I want to risk what I have and explore and see what else I can get? Or do I want to stay and be happy with what I have, which is already solid? This will be really up to you. And with that new and full moon happening in your 12th house, I think that this is the perfect moment for you to really figure out what your soul really wants. Because that is the house of the unconscious. So it will expose all of your unconscious thoughts and needs. And whatever you choose, I can tell you that you will have the strength to go after it. You will have the strength to materialize it, because you are coming off here very strong. And as I said before, it won't come without a price. There is a price to pay, which is leaving some things behind. And leaving something behind is never easy with the Six of Swords here. But if you choose to leave, whatever you're choosing to leave, if you're choosing to abandon the thrill to seek something bigger, you will get through it. You will feel happy as well with what you have. And if you are choosing to leave what you have behind, it will also pass. Okay? So whatever you choose to leave behind here, if it's the will to adventure yourself and get and have more, or if it's the will to just abandon what you already have, whatever it is that you're choosing to leave behind, just know that you can safely go through that. It will work out in the end for you. And I don't think you will regret whatever choice you make, honestly. I really don't think you will. And I think that for some of you, I'm not gonna lie, it's interesting that my readings are not usually love readings, but this month, most of the zodiacs, they got love readings. And for you here, it's not so different. And this can be a combination with whatever it is that you want here. I don't think that this is specifically a relationship for most of you. I don't think that most of you are thinking about either staying with the person that you are or going towards something new, someone new. This could be the case for some of you, but I think that for most of you, this is something more practical. either changing jobs or changing your career, starting a new course, studying something completely new, changing countries, changing towns, whatever it is. I think that for most of you, this is something that is more day-to-day practical stuff, okay? But I also see something emotional related here. But as I said, this can also, these people, because I am seeing two people here, they can also be related to whatever you're planning. Okay, they might be coming off as an archetype, for instance, a boss, or they might be just coming representing these different choices that you're making. But I think that for the majority of you, these are two actually people who are coming towards you romantically, because I'm getting this very strong feeling from it. And I would say that one of these people, they might be someone who you already know from the past, someone that you are still a bit reluctant to leave behind, okay, with this Knight of Pentacles. And they might be coming towards you with something that is more solid, with a more solid offer here. But what I don't like about this Knight of Pentacles, and I do think that they can have a very big influence here, is because they have a way of making you lower your boundaries. I actually don't like this Four of Pentacles in the reverse here. And if this is a boss, for instance, okay, so if this is related to actually a job offer, maybe someone who offered you a job offer in the past that you rejected, but it stayed in your mind, and maybe this offer is coming back again. I do have a feeling here that this can be a work environment in which you are not able to stand strong boundaries. And this is a bit worrying for me, okay? And in the other case, I actually much more fond of this King of Cups, because I think that this person is able to give you much more emotional fulfillment than that Knight of Pentacles. Also because that is a knight, and here we are talking about a king, but also a knight, especially the Knight of Pentacles, he's very slow, very, very, very slow. And the King of Cups, he's more prepared. He has more emotional resources as well. Okay, so I like this King of Cups much better. And if you are in between the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups, I do believe here that the King of Cups is a better choice for you. And yeah, for sure. Also because of the cards that come together with this King of Cups, we have here the Hermit in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. So with the Hermit in the reverse, I have a feeling that this King of Cups, he can help you really help you get out of your shell in a way. And I know that Sagittarius are usually already very extroverted and social people, but this Hermit in the reverse, he might be talking about a completely different aspect of yourself, especially for those of you in which this is not a love situation, this is a work situation. For instance, this can be someone who can push you to be more assertive or to be more ambitious. And if this is a love situation, this can be someone who can push you out of your comfort zone a little bit. And I just have a very good feeling from this King of Cups with the Hermit in the reverse, that this is someone who will push you out of your comfort zone, but in a very good way. I feel like you need to be out of that comfort zone. And I think that this is a connection that has the potential to help you realize what it is that really matters to you. And we opened up the reading talking about it, right? That this was a month for you to shatter those things that don't really matter and to find out what is really of value to you, what really is important in your life, and what should be nurtured, what should be left behind. I think that this person has a big part playing in it. Help you figure out that, especially since this is a person who is very emotionally mature. Okay, so whoever they are, whether it's romantic or not, this is someone who can really help you understand what are your needs, what are your wants, what is really important to you. And since you are coming off as the King of Wands, the strength to materialize it you have. That I have no doubt. You have the power to bring this into life. But you need to define first what you're fighting for. And I really see this King of Cups putting you in that path. And I'm gonna say that even though I don't particularly like this Knight of Cups that much, he's not bad. Okay, this Knight of sorry, not Knight of Pentacles, not Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles is not bad. He's not bad. Because he has something solid as well. And it really depends on what you want here. But as I said, the only problem for me here is how there is this tendency of you to put down your boundaries. Disrespect your boundaries a bit with this person. And maybe even because they are a Knight of Pentacles, so they move very slow, I almost feel like this is that energy that pokes on it very slowly until they get through. And they can do that with your boundaries as well. Test a little bit again, and test until they have it, okay? So especially if this is a boss or someone in your workplace, then you really want to be aware with this person, and have strong boundaries with them. Don't accept to be treated in a way that is not fair by them. And don't let them constantly push you or poke on you until they made a hole, until they get through. But overall, it's a very good reading, Sagittarius. It's not a big reading, and it's not a very agitated month. It's not a busy month at all. I don't feel like it is. I feel like this is more like a preparation, which makes sense since that new moon is happening in your 12th house, right? Next month, we'll have your season. The sun will move into your zodiac. So now you are wrapping up, defining some things. Where do I want this new cycle in my life to be? What do I want this new cycle to be about as well? And once you have defined that now in your 12th house, once you wrap things up and finalize the things that need to be finalized, then you can start your new season when the sun moves into your zodiac by the end of this month. So, Sag, let's get some final oracle cards for you. And I'm gonna get one animal spirit to see what energy you can embody this month, what energy can help you take the most out of this month. Okay. And I got the same card for another zodiac. I think it was Libra. That got also the golden egg. And so this is an energy that can help you through this month. And I actually feel a very similar message than the one that I said to Libra. What you need to realize this month is just how special you are. And that is another reason for you to have those strong boundaries here with the Four of Pentacles. It's a connection of who you are as a person, what you have to offer. So don't let people treat you just anyway, okay? For whatever reason. And don't create... don't justify their actions. That's the thing. Don't justify people's actions. Oh, but they are going through a lot. Oh, but they have been very down, so I understand that they are treating me like shit. Like, no. Don't create excuses for bad treatment, okay, from the people around you, because you are the golden egg here. You are important. You matter. And also with this golden egg, it's a golden shell. So it's a strong shell. It's not a brittle shell like a regular egg. It's a strong shell. So again, it reminds me of these strong boundaries this month, okay? Don't make excuses for people who treat you badly this month. They might be going through a lot, but so have you for the last 2 years, okay? So it's no reason to justify people's bad behavior. Okay? Don't accept bad treatment and don't justify. Oh, because they are going through a lot. Well, then that's their problem. It's not yours. Don't accept unfair treatment, okay? butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. And I think that you are finally seeing that, because as the archetype of Scorpio, and so it's so auspicious that we have all this action going into Scorpio right now, because Mars is also in Scorpio. So Mars is also in your 12th house. So there's a lot of focus in that 12th house of yours. And when we are in the middle of transformation, it sucks. It really sucks, because it's painful, it's difficult, we suffer. But after it's passing, after it passed, and we are just wrapping it up, the final, the final details, we can actually look back and see how much we were transformed and how stronger we are. And we can finally realize, wow, actually, these past 1.5, 2 years have been tough, but I'm so glad they happened. I'm so glad I have been through all this, because look at me now. Look at what this time in my life has taught me. It has showed me how strong I am. So transformation is beautiful. And let's get one last card here. Okay, I got 2 cards, but I only feel like it's the first. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Yeah, and I think that this is where that King of Cups comes into play, because you really have the energy here as the King of Wands of the one who executes the plan. Okay? So you are a very good executor this month, but you could really use the help of someone who is grounded, who is stable, and can help you define the plan. What do you need to do? Because doing it is easy peasy for you right now. Okay, you have the power, you have the energy to do that, but it would be good to really use the help of someone here who is a good architect of that plan. You are the executor, but they help you architect that plan as well. Okay, so that you don't put a lot of energy in what doesn't matter. Remember, this is a month where in which we are focusing on what matters, not just spreading our energy on everything, right? That's Gemini. You are focused. So for that, you need a practical plan. Okay, Sag, so that's all I have for you this month, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next month. Take care, and bye-bye.